Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry for the late update on today's OG. This is Brooklyn, the Wolf Overton. Back at you, day 4. Oh, damn. Day 4. Almost a whole week in. Let's just keep it going, guys. So, what are we going to talk about today? Well, I had no questions yesterday. At all. Not even from my girlfriend. She just didn't like yesterday's OG. Which is okay. It's okay to not like one of these. As long as you keep coming back and you keep listening. It's okay. So, what are we going to talk about today? We have nothing to go off. No topics for discussion. So, let's talk music. No, I don't want to talk music. Movies? No. I have a guest speaker that I want to talk to about movies. Let's see. Do I have a topic list? No, I don't. I never actually got around to writing that down. Let's see here. Let's talk about TV advertisement. Yeah. Let's talk about TV ads for a minute. Let's find something. Let's go a little specific. I recently purchased a gift for my mother off of the television. Now, I don't know if you guys know it. You probably do. But it's called the Perfect Bacon Bowl. Yeah, I actually bought one. And I got 4 of them. They kept to their word. They sent me 2 packs of 2 for the price of 1. I got 4 for $26.93 after shipping and handling. And we still haven't used it. Why do we buy these things and then never use them? Doesn't make any sense. I mean, this Perfect Bacon Bowl, let's just go with just this Perfect Bacon Bowl as an example. So, what it is it's a silicone hard plastic that is bakeable. You can put it in the oven, and it doesn't do anything to the material. Wow, that's interesting. Talk about that in a second. That's kind of cool. Sorry, I'm walking around looking for something to eat, and I just happened to come across something that was kind of cool. Anyway, and it's some hard silicone plastic, carbon fiber, what's a mahoot. I'm not sure how it works. I could probably go read the box, but that's too much work. But it's an interesting material that doesn't melt when put in the oven, and you lay a couple of strips of bacon over it, 2 one way, 2 the other way in a T shape, and then you wrap 1 piece of bacon around the outside of it. And while it cooks, it solidifies to itself and creates a perfect bacon bowl. You can put mac and cheese, put whatever you want in it. Doesn't matter. Hash browns. Or you can take some homemade bread dough, or even store-bought bread dough, doesn't matter, and just kind of flatten it out around it and let it puff up in the oven, bake, get all nice and crispy brown, and then you have a perfect bread bowl. Kind of cool. All of these things we can do with it. I mean, fuck, I got a recipe book with it that has like 37 recipes of not just the bacon, because obviously there's one way to make bacon. You make the fucking bacon. But 37-ish recipes of things to make to put in the bacon bowl or the bread bowl. And we haven't used it yet. Why? Because it's such a stupid little knick-knacky novelty item that we didn't think we needed to. We know how to make bacon. We make damn good bacon. Cast iron pan. Done. That's all you need. Okay, so I'm going to open this, so it might get a little loud here for a second. Perfect Bacon Bowl Recipe Guide. Important safety instructions. Placing the bacon on the bowl. Wow, there's actually instructions for how to place the bacon. One bacon strip halved. One bacon strip full. One bacon strip full. Lattice. Lay the 2 half strips over each other. Connect the ends of bacon strip 2 by wrapping around. Connect the bacon strip 3 by wrapping around at a higher level. That's kind of cool. And how to make bread bowls. Awesome. In an oven or toaster oven, which is an interesting thought. You've got BLT bacon bowls, egg whites and veggie turkey bacon bowls, fried eggs and hash brown bacon bowls, macaroni and cheese bacon bowls, pasta salad bacon bowls, blue cheese and bacon beef sliders. The kitchen sink, bacon peanut butter banana whipped cream. What the fuck? The kitchen sink. So you know that old phrase, he took everything but the kitchen sink? Well, I just found out what the fuck a kitchen sink was. So now this is going to make you 4 bowls, or 2 servings. And you need 4 cooked bacon bowls. See master recipe. 4 teaspoons of peanut butter. 2 small bananas peeled and thinly sliced. 1 cup of whipped cream and chocolate syrup with toasted waffle strips. Oh god, this is... This, oh Jesus, what is this? Place 2 bacon bowls on each dessert plate. To each bacon bowl, add 1 teaspoon of peanut butter. Equally divide the banana slices, pressing down slightly. Finish each bowl with a dollop of whipped cream, topped with chocolate syrup and waffle strips if desired. And enjoy. So, they took bacon and turned it into a dessert. Now, everybody's had chocolate-covered bacon, and if you haven't, get the fuck off of my ogs. Go get some chocolate-covered bacon and come back and keep listening. Because the absolute orgasm in your mouth of chocolate-covered bacon is a necessity of all human beings. Absolute necessity. You need to at least try it once. If you don't like it, fine. That's fine. Fuck you if you don't like it. You can go about the rest of your life. I enjoy chocolate-covered bacon. I always have, always will. It's sweet. It's sugary. It's almost a bitter-esque if you have a dark chocolate covered. And then it's just salty, savory, bacony goodness on the inside. It's phenomenal. It needs to happen. Alright, so let's talk about this bacon bowl here thing. I just unboxed it. Now, when I say unboxed it, I mean I actually opened the box for the first time, and we've had it for about a month and a half. So, it's a circle with a little thumb tab on it. I'll post it to the Facebook page later. Facebook.com/The Wolf of the YPR Spreaker. Don't forget the Spreaker. I forgot to add that the last time I gave you guys the URL. If you haven't liked the page, go ahead and do that. Like the page, share the page, comment on something. Get this page out there, get people listening. That way, I don't have to talk about fucking bacon bowls on my show. Because the more people are listening, the more people are going to send me questions. Sound good? Cool. Alright, so this thing is about 4 inches in diameter with a 2-inch in diameter raised, like, lemon juicer that's been cut off and flattened in the center with a thumb tab to hold it. Now, it feels like plastic, looks like plastic, but it's microwave safe, oven safe, and dishwasher safe. You can throw this bitch in just about anything and it's not going to melt. That's cool. So, apparently what you do is you lay 1/2 strip of bacon over one way, 1/2 strip of bacon over the other, wrap a strip of bacon around, wrap a strip of bacon around, and you have your bacon bowl. You put it in the oven, you bake it, comes out, bam, bacon bowl. This thing does not feel as solid as it's supposed to be. It feels almost ceramic until you look at it, and then that feeling changes to almost a plasticky feel. You ever notice that when you're looking at something, it looks like something. It looks like something, so it feels like that something. But once you look away, you can feel it for what it actually feels like. That's weird things about the human brain. But anyway, that's my bacon bowl. God, that only took me like 8 minutes. Now, I think I'm going to find some food. Now remember guys, I'm doing this in my mornings, so I'm either going to be at work or at home. So, no matter what, until this show starts to get big, and I go and start doing things live, instead of pre-recording, you guys are going to hear some background noise, because I'm going about my life talking to you guys. Oh no, I threw my waffle. Bam! Waffles. Alright, so what to talk... fuck it, let's talk about waffles. What is your guys' opinion on Eggo waffles? I know a lot of people that there's no in-between with Eggo. You either love them or you hate them. And honestly, oh god, I love Eggo waffles. You give me an Eggo waffle with some peanut butter on that motherfucker. Ooh, buddy. Oh, I will go to town. God. Love Eggo waffles. But that does not take away from the fact that I enjoy homemade waffles millions and millions of times more than I enjoy Eggo. I just enjoy the simplicity of Eggo. And, well, I can't eat them unless they have, like, a pound of peanut butter on them. So I guess I really don't enjoy Eggo waffles now that I stop and think about that. If you have to put something on something to enjoy it, you don't enjoy the thing. You enjoy what you're putting on it, and it makes the other thing bearable. Now, that's not necessarily true if you're mixing things, but if you're taking something like peanut butter and putting it on an Eggo waffle, yeah. Okay, here we go. Here's something we can talk about. Cutco cutlery. Now, I know a lot of my friends have worked for a company called Vector Marketing, and they have been salespeople for cutlery. The kitchen knife that never goes dull. The sharpest kitchen knife in the world. Because of its double D technology. It's got kind of this weird trapezoidal shape in its serration, so that it's never going to go dull. It's an interesting theory. And I'm not going to lie, Cutco makes great knives. They do really, really good work. But for basic house set, looking at about $1,200. Now, I know money isn't everything, but that's still a lot of money for some cutlery. Now, their table knife, which is basically their butter knife, is also their steak knife. Yeah, their butter knife is also their steak knife. I'm using what they call a table knife. It's called a table knife because it's just the general all-purpose knife for the table. Will eviscerate, like destroy. Very clean cuts though. Don't misconstrue my use of the word eviscerate for disgusting cuts. Very clean cuts. Destroy a steak in seconds with your butter knife, and still have the wide, rounded blade necessary to spread butter properly. But I mean, like I'm scooping peanut butter with this motherfucker, and I'm trying to be hella careful that I don't cut the plastic, because it's very possible. I mean, one of their big selling points that the salespeople like to use is they like to ask their prospects, their clients of sorts, for a penny. Because, I mean, who cares about a penny? Can you spare a penny? Thanks. And then they take out their scissors, their kitchen cutlery shears, and they cut the penny in half. Yeah. Scissors that can cut through a penny. Now,